Dame Angela Eagle, the Minister for Border Security, said the UK could not turn back boats without the agreement of France. And the French themselves argue that any interception without the permission of the migrants breaches maritime law because to do so would put their safety at risk. And that's forcing back migrant boats, not an option, says Minister from the Daily Telegraph of the 18th. However, Italy is forcing back migrant boats. As this chap, Tony Smith, former Director General of the UK's Border Force, pointed out in the Daily Telegraph of the 16th of September. He says here, he points out, Italy and the EU have for years been paying Libya to clamp down on migrant boats. It's not just a Maloney initiative. In August 2017, Italy and the EU put in place a deal to train the Libyan Coast Guard to intercept boats and return migrants to Libya. It has proved effective but controversial because of the various human rights groups and all that kind of carry on. But one thing is clear, he says, as far as the EU is concerned, it's okay to intercept migrant boats heading for the EU from North Africa and return them whether they like it or not. But it's not okay to intercept migrant boats from France and return them there, even though the relative safety of returns to France pales into insignificance when compared with returns to Tunisia and Libya. The fact is, the EU should stop pretending that maritime interdiction and returns of UK-bound boats to France is not an option. Rather, they should enter into immediate negotiations with us on joint patrols in the Channel and the safe return of all the migrants to France, regardless of who rescues them and where. Only then will we be able to break the smugglers' business model and ultimately save lives. Well said from Tony Smith here. European Union is pushing its mass migration problem in our direction. And we'll link to this article in the description box.